Hi everybody. I thought I'd try something new today, and I'm obsessed with pick a card readings on YouTube, and we've got like a really crazy double new moon in Cancer. We're gonna have one in June and one in July, and there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of planets retrograde, and I just really love pick a card oracle tarot readings. They help me relax, they help me calm down, they help me move forward, they give me confidence and encouragement and inspiration. So I thought I'd try it out today. How it works is I've got 3 stacks of cards here, and I'm gonna light these candles, take a few deep breaths, and just kind of maybe close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And when you open your eyes, whichever one you are drawn to, this will be group 1, group 2, and group 3. We've got the yellow candle here. And a black kyanite piece. So that's group 1, the yellow candle with the black kyanite. And group 2 is this black candle in the center, as well as a selenite wand. And then group 3 is a blue candle with some lapis lazuli. And just take a moment and take a few deep breaths. Maybe close your eyes. You can also pause the video and take a little bit more time if you need to. I'm going to put the timestamps in the description below for group 1 with the yellow and black kyanite, group 2 with the black and the selenite, and group 3 with the blue candle and lapis lazuli. So once you have figured out which pile you are more drawn to, I will have the timestamps below, and you can just click on that and that will take you to your reading. I hope everyone has a great new moon in Cancer and a happy summer solstice. Please like this video and comment if anything resonates with you. That way I know that people enjoyed it and they want to see me do it again. I would also like to add that I did a journey with Pythia, who was one of the priestesses in the Oracle of Delphi. Before I picked these cards, I went into a deep journey and deep meditation, and then picked these 3 cards specifically for the new moon in Cancer, the solar eclipse, and the summer solstice. So hopefully they resonate with you, and let me know again with a thumbs up and comment below. Thank you, and have a good weekend and a happy summer solstice. All right, hi group 1. I'm just gonna light this yellow candle for you before we get into what the cards are. And let's just jump in. I've also got this kyanite piece here to help for clearing, and it's good for protection. And then we've got the yellow candle. So let's jump into the cards. Let's see, we've got the sun, the 8 of Wands, and the Empress. So right away, these are really positive cards, but we've also got these 2 here. We've got the beaver spirit and Apuk, fear. Okay, so we've got a lot of positive messages here, but it might, and then this really kind of dark card here. He reminds me of Gollum. He is a Mayan demon of, or god of death. So let's start out with the positive cards here. The sun is all about completion, happiness, joy, abundance. There's the sunflowers in there, the horse, which symbolizes stability, and the child kind of just like inner, sometimes represents innocence or just kind of just like that inner child, inner happiness. And then the Eight of Wands symbolizes movement and action. Things are moving very quickly for you right now. And then the Empress is, she just kind of reminds me of like Mother Earth, and she's in a lush forest. There's like, it looks like there's grain and fields there. She's got very vibrant clothing, and she's just kind of chilling on this nice little comfy looking chair with comfy pillows. The feminine symbol is there, so she is like, she represents the goddess or the feminine energy, and sometimes it represents fertility. And then the beaver spirit, if you think of beavers like making dams, kind of going with the flow, laying down a solid foundation, overcoming obstacles that might be coming up with fear. So I think this reading is kind of saying that things are moving really quickly. You may have started a new project, changed jobs. I mean, things are happening right now in the world very quickly. So with this Eight of Wands, things are moving very, very fast, but they're going in a positive direction, and that's reinforced with both the Sun and the Empress. And then with the beaver here, you're kind of encouraged to lay that solid foundation and keep building and keep moving. And when you think of beavers, they build dams. So they're not only just very hard workers and very good at building things, but they're also good at damming the rivers. So they're like, when things are coming at you very quickly and you're kind of feeling overwhelmed, use the beaver spirit to kind of stop the flow of that river and push it into the direction that you are trying to go to. So to encourage that flow, damming it so that the water slows down, it's not coming at you so fast. And just with this card of fear coming in, I feel like you've got a lot of positive things going on over here, but your fear might be blocking you and slowing you down. So when we confront fear, that's when we heal it and are able to move past it and move forward. Apuk in the Mayan culture is a very, like, people are scared of him, and one of the things that they do to ward him off or protect their family, especially among sickness, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, so one of the things that they would do if there was a sickness in their family, they would scream and try to scare Apuk away. So that's all about recognizing your fears, acknowledging them, and letting them go. And sometimes you have to just let it all out. You have to scream. There are some cultures that actually have holler holes. That's just like these deep holes in the ground, and you go and you put your face up to it and you just scream and cry and you let it all out and put it into the earth. So that's kind of a really beautiful way of letting it go. And sometimes, you know, especially in times of stressful times, you just have to you have to do that. You have to let it all out, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. Just gonna light some sage here to clear some of that fear away. But you've got so many positive things coming up at you throughout this new moon cycle, and I love that the Empress came up because, I mean, she's got flower crown. She is like the earth goddess, and we're also experiencing the summer solstice this weekend. So this is also encouraging you. She's so like chill and lounging. Like, I feel like maybe you have been working hard like a beaver and you've got this foundation, but you're kind of scared it's not going to work out. And I think the Empress is just telling you that just chill out. Go outside and put down a picnic blanket and hang out in nature. Get yourself some comfy pillows like she has, and just relax and enjoy the earth, enjoy the sunshine, take a break, enjoy whatever it is that you have coming towards you, which, by just looking at the sun, that's going to be something very positive. So I chose this yellow candle for you to just remember to light the darkness, and use this Kyanite wand to clear away that fear, clear away the negative energy that's blocking you. And if you need to, scream and let it all out. Give it to the earth, give it to the Empress. She'll take it out into the earth for you and transmute it into something more positive. But just kind of go with the flow. Build your dam, build your solid foundation, and ride the wave. Like, I feel like the Eight of Wands feels like something is like pushing you forward, and you're like, you're kind of hesitant. Like, I don't know. This is moving too fast. This is moving too quickly. But just ride that wave. Like, if you've ever been in the ocean and have been trying to catch a wave for surfing or body surfing, right before the wave comes, you can feel it's like pulling you back, and you're like, I don't know, maybe I should catch the next one or wait for this. But you can feel that momentum, like the water dragging you back, and in order to catch the wave, you just got to get in the right moment and just like get into that momentum and then ride it all the way to shore. So maybe it could even be like spending time at the beach, spending time outside in the sunshine, relaxing by the pool, taking a hike in nature, but still just letting go of your fears, letting go of any negative energy that you feel like is blocking you, because you've got a solid foundation to move forward, and don't be scared that things are moving so quickly. So if you've got some black Kyanite wand, I encourage you to like use that on your chakras and clear that energy. Kyanite is really great for just sucking away all that. It's almost like a vacuum, just sucking away all that negative energy. And I've just got a whole new shipment of wax today, so I've got plenty of these wax candles, and I light yellow candles for your solar plexus, encouraging courage, happiness. So I've got those available in the shop, and I hope you have a happy summer solstice. You've got a lot of good things coming to you. Don't let the fear stop you, and thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, and have a good, I'll see you next week for the first quarter moon and see how this energy, I'm really curious, like the video or hearing your feedback if any of this resonates with you. So yeah, have a good day. Thanks. All right, hi group 2. If you chose the black candle and the Kyanite, or the Selenite wand, this is your reading for the new moon in Gemini for the upcoming month. I'm just gonna light this black candle for you. And also get some sage going. Okay, so let's dive into your cards. Start with the tarot cards. We've got the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the Tower. So before you panic about the Tower, everybody calm down. We've got some extra oracle cards for you today that can kind of change that message into a positive one. And coming from someone who has pulled the Tower many times in her life, I actually kind of look forward to it now because I've been through it so many times, and there are usually really good things to come after seeing the Tower. So don't panic when you see the tarot. And I know a lot of people panic when they see the Death card, but there are usually really good things coming after the darkness, you know? Okay, so we've also got the Shadow Queen. She kind of reminds me of the Hermit. And we've also got Rainbow Blessings. And Chakra Clearing. Okay, so see, we do have some light at the end of the tunnel here. And like I said before, the Tower, usually you just have to break down your foundation, build a new solid positive foundation to enable to move forward. It could signify, well, also right now in the world, we are all going through, the entire planet is going through a Tower period of their life. And as our country is going through a Tower period of our lives, of our country's life, we're seeing a lot of injustice in our country, and sometimes in order to build a better foundation, you have to burn it to the ground. You have to start over and start fresh. So the Ace of Swords symbolizes that new idea, new thoughts, new ideas, and they're kind of just being handed to you. It's like, obviously we have to move forward with this is the direction that we have to go. The swords are all about thought and intellectuality, wisdom. So we've got some new ideas on how we want to move forward. It's just you have to let there be destruction and darkness before you can get to the light. And this is obviously symbolized in the rainbow here. After the storm is when you see a rainbow. You have to have the rain, you have to have the storm, and you have to allow that light to come in after the storm, and that creates the rainbow and the blessings that you have going on. So the King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles usually symbolizes stability, specifically financial stability. And when you see it reversed, it might mean that you are being overly tight with your money. It can also have to do with it can symbolize a financial burden. I mean, right now, a lot of us have not been working for a couple months due to the pandemic, so you may have been struggling to get unemployment, struggling to find work, struggling to get income. So that can easily be represented here. Because of the Tower and the King of Pentacles reversed together, it could mean that you might be having to start a new job to because of the pandemic, because you're not able to work right now. Again, you might be struggling to get unemployment, but don't panic, because good things are coming with the rainbow. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And again, because the Shadow Queen reminds me of the Hermit, and the Hermit is all about light, going within, finding your light within, and finding your light in the darkness. Like she's holding the lantern just in the same way that the Hermit holds his lantern, and he's all about acquiring knowledge and shedding light on the darkness. It's kind of interesting also, her number is 16, and the tower is also 16. So there is definitely something going on in your life that feels destructive. It might be insecurity, again with the King of Pentacles, insecurity, not feeling financially stable. And there's also the word manipulation here. So you might be, this could represent a person in your life that is not being honest with you. But just because of the King of Pentacles, I'm assuming that this is job related, financial related. So it's really interesting to see the two 16s together. That kind of reinforces this reading. But in numerology, when you take 16, or when you have a double number, you want to reduce it down to a single number. So you would take 1 plus 6, and that equals 7. And 7 is a really positive number. It's sometimes considered a lucky number, but it's all about moving forward. It's moving past this darkness, moving past the destruction, and moving on. Sometimes you just have to let go of things in order to let the light shine in. So I've got this selenite wand here for you today. If you have one, I encourage you to really be clearing your energy, because the tower is all about letting go of things that don't serve you, letting go of structures that don't serve you, or letting go of beliefs that don't serve you, using that Ace of Swords to bring in new ideas and new clarity, and just really letting go of the things that don't serve you. And this is a perfect time to do it because of the new moon in Cancer. The new moon in Cancer with the solar eclipse is giving us a really clean slate. And I think that's exactly what we need in this country. And maybe you're experiencing a lot of the similar things that our country is experiencing. We need to, our justice system, our government is so corrupt and dishonest. It's almost gotten so bad that you can't fix it. So we need to start over. We need to rebuild. And so we're just letting go of the things that don't serve us, shedding all of that darkness, shedding all of that negativity. And this card coming in, chakra clearing. This is Archangel Metatron, and his additional message is, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So the tower is about shedding and letting go of the things that don't serve you. Like, clear your chakras, use your selenite wand, clear all of that negative energy out of you. I'm going to light some more sage for you too, because we've got to just really let go of the darkness and let the light in. Rainbow blessings are coming. Take a deep breath, meditate, relax this weekend. It's also the summer solstice. Get outside, celebrate, buy yourself a bouquet of flowers. Bring some positive energy into your life. I feel like you have been going through a lot lately. We are all collectively going through a lot, and I feel you. I'm right there with you. I've been through, like I said, I've been through the tower many times in my life, and that's why this whole time I've kind of course I've been scared and anxious about the uncertainty of what's going on, but I know that after the fire comes, we can rebuild from the ashes like the phoenix. So clear your chakras, take care of yourself, take a nice cleansing bath tonight, let go of the things that you can't change, you can't control, so that we can rebuild and and move forward. Remember, 7 is all about moving forward. The 1 plus the 6, the 16, is all about moving forward. 7 is a lucky number. So take a deep breath, clear yourself with your selenite wand or your sage, and know that good things are coming around the corner. I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you next week for the first quarter moon, and have a nice solstice and new moon celebration. Let me know if you like this video or if it resonates with you in the comments below, and I'd really appreciate it. And maybe I'll do this again. This is something new that I'm trying out. Thanks. Have a good weekend. All right, hi group 3. I'm just gonna light your blue candle for you. If you chose the blue candle and the Lapis Lazuli crystal, this is your reading for the new moon in Cancer in June 2020. And let's just jump in with your tarot cards here. And then we've got some other oracle cards also. Okay, we've got the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and Justice. And the oracle cards for you are the Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compromise. And Blue de Wed, which is Betrayal. Okay, so right away I with Betrayal here and the 7 of Swords often symbolizes betrayal. It seems like there's something going on in your life that maybe somebody's being dishonest with you, unfaithful, you feel like someone stabbed you in the back. This guy in the 7 of Swords, he's like running off with a bunch of swords in his hand. He looks really happy about it. He's kind of looking back at like, haha, I got away with it. So this could also symbolize that maybe like you feel like you've gotten away with something. But it looks like with this Justice card here, that there will be some balance and justice being served for whatever you felt was doing you wrong. This is a Welsh goddess. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Blue de Wed, I think is how you say it. But she is actually the one that did the betraying in the mythology. I think she was in love with somebody that wasn't her husband. I think she ended up killing her husband, actually. So this might have to do with a relationship. It might not. It might just be like I think right now, because we're going through so much in the world, you're kind of realizing the people in your life who aren't really the ones that are standing by you or good friends, or just really realizing we're getting down to the basics, holding on to things that really serve us. And with this 2 of Wands here as well, that I always see him as being, he's got a decision to make. 2s usually represent duality. He's got the world in his hands. He kind of knows which decision he wants to make, but I always call this card this should I stay or should I go card. It kind of, you can only see one of his feet. So I kind of feel like he's got one foot in the door and one foot out of the door. So you've got a decision to make, but you're kind of straddling both and you're not really sure which way to go. you're scared that there's all these mountains in the background. You're scared that maybe you're scared of making the wrong decision. So you're kind of straddling two situations because you're scared of letting go of the other one and scared of moving forward. So maybe you're whatever the conflict is, whatever the betrayal is, you're kind of feeling like, should I stay and stay with this job, stay with this relationship, stay with this person, stay with this friendship, or should I move on because there's other options out there? I've got the whole world in my hands. But whatever it is, there is going to be justice being served. And the wise woman of Wonderland comes up. She she's so cute. She's sitting on this little mushroom. I don't know if you can, it's kind of hard to see. She's sitting on a mushroom. She's got a smile on. She's here to protect you. She's here to be honest. The rabbit down here in the corner is symbolizes innocence and nice, warm, fuzzy feelings. So she's here to say, like, she's here to protect you. She's here to hold the integrity and hopefully come to a compromise. So either a compromise or justice being served. You're gonna, whatever the conflict is, you're gonna be satisfied. Justice will be served. Balance will be restored. But there might be it might take a compromise. And the wise woman of Wonderland is very protective. She's your friend. She's your buddy. She's going to hold your hand through the whole time. So I picked the Lapis Lazuli and the blue candle to encourage truthful communication. Blue is the color of the throat chakra. Lapis Lazuli is a throat chakra stone. So just to encourage positive communication, to hopefully get you to this justice card and compromise. You've got a decision to make. There's some conflict going on, but you've got options. And just remember to clear your throat chakra and communicate from the highest healing good. Because justice will come out of that. Compromise will come out of that. So I hope this resonates with you. If you enjoy this video, maybe I'll do them again in the future. But as always, have a good weekend. Have a good new moon celebration, and have a wonderful summer solstice. Thanks for watching.